Hey there, sports fans. Ribbo here for Caribou Gaming. We done got ourselves some new content, so yeah, I'm gonna play some arenas. Seems like a good thing to do. They just finally fixed that bug where you couldn't buy the next wing, but so I just bought it this second. And we did a couple of videos with a couple of other guys. But these are going to be a couple of arenas. We're going to do a few arenas like as each of the wings unlock, which will be cool. So, on top of the ones that unlocked last week, we've got Stone Skin Gargoyle, Unstable Ghoul, Sludge Belcher, and Loatheb. If we end up playing Paladin, or maybe Druid, because Mark of the Wild's pretty good on a Stone Skin Gargoyle, it's possible we could take one of these. Because obviously Pally, like Blessing of Kings, is ridiculous. Go turn 3 Gargoyle, turn 4 Blessing of Kings, you just destroy everything unless you get a silence. It kind of makes silences just super important now. Oh, what am I doing? I'm clicking stuff, don't click stuff. Unstable Ghoul. Feels a bit crap, really. Sludge Belcher. I like him, you know. I actually don't mind him at all. I think he's pretty sick with like a dire wolf or something next to it as well, something like that. Because the taunt will spawn next to the wolf as well and be like a 2-2. So, anyway. We just come off the back of doing one with George where he got to like 12 wins with Paladin. If you haven't seen that, you should totally see that. It's crazy stuff. Priest, Chamois, Druid. Priest with the Gargoyle. Well, you can like make it a 1/7 or something like that. Doesn't seem that fantastic. Chamois. I mean, I like Chamois. I find Chamois a lot of fun. Druid. Druid feels like it can get to like 7-8 wins. Not so much get to 12 wins. Because the number of cards that are ridiculous is maybe a tad on the smaller side. Well, not really happy with any of these as choices. But I do like my classes with weapons, so I'm going to go with Teshams. Young Priestess. It's actually an okay 1-drop for Chamois, because of all the totems you make. You know, they can be very annoying, some of those totems, when they get up in health. The Violet Teacher is also pretty cool, because there's a lot of spells for Chamois, so we're going to start off with that. Well, I think the Warden and the Priestess are both fairly unplayable, so... Silver Knight. Yeah. Don't particularly want any of them. Awkward. I guess we go with the Dragonling mechanic. This has got to be the Grizzly because we're going to get a few more 4-drops, and we don't want to be filling up right now on 4-drops. Abusive Siding can be okay because of the totems. You can punch something for 2. Raid Leader's pretty bad, not terrible again because of the totems. Acolyte of Pain has a slight bit of value to it. I mean, I'm not an Acolyte of Pain fan. You know that. And I do like my quite fast aggressive decks, so we're going to go with the Abusive Side. Well, this is obviously a Cult Master here, we don't need to think about this one. Some people like to have a Bloodlust. I don't mind 1 Bloodlust. And given the options of these two, I think it's going to be... Ooh! Fire Elemental. Shame about the Harvest Golem, we're having to pass on it, but Fire Elemental's too good. Well, we need to get these 2-drops up and going, and Berserker's a good 2-drop. Can you pick the correct Doom? Doomsayer, no! Don't want Doomsayer. We want Doomhammer. Blood Knight's also pretty cool. I would have been happy taking that as well. Yeah, right. I think we go with Light Warden here. Because if you get a healing totem, it just goes, Vit! I'm a 9-2. An Ancient Watcher's unplayable, and Pine-Time Summoner's not that much better. So this is not going to be a great draft at all. But which giant to pick? Molten Giant's reasonable, and Mountain Giant is also okay, but this is going to be quite a fast deck, so I think we go with the Molten Giant there. Hey, Swampoos! We like Swampoos, and we like Axes as well. Again, shame about the Harvest Golem having to pass it up, but... Oh, another 2-drop, and a good one. Fairy Dragon. Unplayable Dalaran Mage, unplayable Young Dragonhawk. I guess we take the Mad Bomber. I think this has got to be a Forked Lightning here. Neither of these cards fill me with glee. Defender of Argus is very nice. Manatee Totem fits into the curve, although, you know, it's just there for drawing cards. Oh, another Swampoos. Now this is interesting because I like the Kodo, but I think the 3-drops are a bit light here. So, like a lot of the times, I'd be sort of snap picking the Kodo, but I think we'll go with the Blade Master. This is like a pretty poor draft, I think, in general. But it's going to be interesting. Oh, it's improving a bit with another Fire Elemental. Help! There's a lot of 2-drops going on here. Ah! Finally some fatties. I feel like most of these have been fairly automatic picks. So this one's quite interesting because the Scarlet Crusader's pretty cool in this kind of deck because of the Flame Tongue Totem. You can punch something for 5. And the Shield Master's also pretty cool. The Court Master's going to be drawing us some cards. Maybe we can afford another 4-drop here. Ah, Hex. I was wondering where those are. And our last pick rare is... Well, our last pick rare is in fact an epic. And we have an unplayable Hungry Crab and unplayable Doomsayer, so I guess we're on the Faceless Manipulator. I think if we get to 7 wins, I'll be very happy with this. I'll do my best. No guarantees of anything, but I feel the moment we start coming up against good decks, I'm going to find myself getting rolled.
Raw versus Valera.
Watch your back.
For Doomhammer.
Now obviously Abusive Sergeant is just going to die to Rogue's Hero ability, but we might still lob it out turn 1, coin into the Worgen, play a regular Grizzly. I think we kind of just keep the entire hand, right? Might actually worry my opponent the fact that I've kept 4 cards there. He might be going, "Urgh." He's got a good hand. What you gonna do with your 1 mana? Come on. It's 1 mana. I mean, I don't understand how they hit the go button to pick their cards and then suddenly go AFK for 20 seconds.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
As predicted. Really, coin here?
It's time.
I don't see much reason to coin. I mean, yeah, we could coin into like the lightning bolt, but then we don't have a play in a turn after, so.
In the light's name.
I think the idea is that I want to take the young priestess off the board. And, you know, he can like backstab and kill one of my guys, but it's going to be very hard for him to kill both of my guys. Oh, he done that in the wrong order, unless he has a ship. I was thinking he might attack afterwards with his weapon there. And he just drew the backstab. So Raging Walking onto an empty board's pretty cool. Means all these 2-power guys are out of the question now from being played. Yeah, and stuff like the Dragonling mechanic and things like that. So maybe he's not happy about this. Or maybe he's just got an awesome play anyway. Yeah, that does indeed suck. So shields up. Assassinate just so we can hit this guy for 4. Wow, he's bringing out all the stops here, right?
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So we're the aggressor here, so I'm just going to go, you know, to his face and let him fight through my guys.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That's fine, he's still only trading. And, you know, we can set up for a bloodlust here. Or we can draw a Cult Master. I probably should have played the Cult Master first, then attack, drawn the card, seeing if it was anything better than a Crocolisk, but just trying to get these games through at a decent speed here. So, Kill is on the board with the Bloodlust, he just doesn't know it.
True North Red.
And put him to 2.
To battle. Victory.
Yeah, we're just going to keep this pressure up on him.
I wonder.
He isn't happy. Eviscerate.
Shields up.
Bish bash bosh. Job's a good un. My kind of deck, really sort of aggressive. Don't let them get a foothold into the game. I think that's where my wins are going to come from today. But it's interesting the point at which you go, you know what, I just need to be attacking his life and not getting the absolute board control that I usually go for with clearing all the minions out the way. 'Cause I don't think I've got a deck that can stand really powerful cards or...
For Doomhammer, the elements will destroy you.
Well, we're getting second again, which is not great. We're looking for our 1-axe. Get rid of a fire elemental, get back a fire elemental. Tempted to coin out the 2-3 in case he has an axe himself. Because obviously if we coin out the fairy dragon he just plays the axe and hits it, which is very awkward. So yeah, I like the River Crocolisk play. There might be a couple of 2-2s he might have made if I hadn't have done that as well. Overload 1, that's nice. Really stunts him. So let's see if he's got the axe anyway. Could have made the Mad Bomber, because I quite like to have this on the board if he does have an axe. You know, he obviously plays the axe, kills it. So maybe you go Mad Bomber and then he plays the axe, kills the Mad Bomber, then you play the Ooze to get rid of the axe and you can play like the Fairy Dragon the turn after. But you know, you do that Fairy Dragon turn 4, not so relevant because your opponent's going to have like 3 3s and 4 4s. There is indeed the axe. But again, you know, you've still got a bit of overload there. I'm taking about 3 seconds on my turns and my opponent's taking a minute on his. Gotta play fast. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. He's probably got a ton of stuff that's 4 mana in his hand. Like, I would have liked some Dark Iron Dwarves and some Yetis and things like that. I got like a Tazdingo. But yeah, those 2 cards with Overload have really given him a bit to think about here.
There is little time. I wonder.
Give me a quest.
Okay, interesting. I don't think we have a choice but to trade off here. You know, you can't let the questing adventurer stick. If he follows that up with a couple of spells on this turn, it's 4. Like if he puts a taunt down and lightning bolt something, he's got a 4/4 that's going to be ridiculously hard to get out of the way. Bloodlust feels like it's going to be a dead card in this game. I'm not sure there's going to be many situations where I'll have some minions, because of course he's got more mana than me, you know, every turn for the rest of the game now, so he might make something nice that I get to copy. Also really don't want to play this Mad Bomber while this Dragonling's still around, so okay, you've got one of those as well. It's almost like he knew I had the Mad Bomber, right? I can't take the risk, it's obviously going to hit the Dragonling. So it's like, that's my turn. Not so awesome. And he has Overload yet again.
I wonder.
And Molten Giant's like another dead card for quite a few turns here.
I'll put it on your head.
Yep, seems pretty good.
Wanna blow something up?
That felt acceptable. Felt very acceptable, that one. Okay. He's gonna hate these fire elementals, isn't he? I'm gonna love that fire elemental.
Bend to my command.
Well, we're into Molten Giant range. Do we copy the Fen Creeper? Oh, favors. Best totem. One of the good rares. You gonna ruin my day with a healing totem? No, he is not. Got the Bloodlust? Bloodlust to kill me. It's whether he can count to 11 or not, isn't it?
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, he's just dead, isn't he? 8-6, he's 14, yeah, I'll just... How about I'll just kill you? I was just thinking of trading off then, I was like... just kill you. I was thinking about drawing some cards, I was like, wait a minute. I'm sure there were people screaming at the monitors there, going, "You've got lethal!" Wow, didn't expect to win that one. He had a pretty brutal deck, but... I almost missed lethal. You can tell I've not played this game for a while. I need to drink some water. A few months ago this would have been like Dr. Pepper or something like that, but I'm trying to not be so fast now. And we're going first, so we need a 2-drop, so we're binning them all to try and get a 2-drop. No! Yay! I love you, River Crocolisk. I never doubted you for a minute.
Wanna blow something up?
Of course. That was guaranteed. Hit me 3 times. If it comes down to like a couple of points of life at the end of the game, I'm not going to be happy that, you know, he wins because of that. So he gets to beat me up for a few turns now. Oh. I get to lightning bolt that, right? Nice draw. Yeah, very nice to see that, because that obviously means with the overload 1 I can play the Shield Master next turn. So beautiful draw there. Ribbo approves.
I must safeguard.
Well, he silenced it rather than dealing it 2 damage. That would have been funny. And we get to play the commander next turn. And then put the Doomhammer online the turn after, make a totem. Unless, you know, he does something that particularly warrants playing the Doomhammer this turn. He has a bit of Yoda about him. Heal I must. Play Keeper of the Grove I must. Okay. So if I play this, next turn I will have 5 mana.
To Northrend! Victory!
It just doesn't feel like I can do anything relevant on that turn, so let's just go ahead and wait a turn with that. Think? I will.
I am not a morning person.
Awkward.
Elements guide me.
Victory!
And also this is damaging me, which is good. It means I can actually cast my Molten Giant, right? I mean, he could play something with like 4 power. I could hit it twice and have a free Molten Giant and then an Iron Fur Grizzly next turn. Which might be too much for him to recover from.
They are bend to my command.
Yeah, so if I hit it twice, I mean, it becomes like 3 Molten Giants.
I wonder.
I mean, I gotta win from there, right? Though he could have the Iron Bark himself, but the thing is, if he plays an Iron Bark on his turn, like there's nothing I can do about that at that point. Can we really wait a turn to play this Molten Giant?
There's little time. Elements guide me. Elements guide me. Who you want me killed?
Feel I kind of have to do that.
Drink with me, friend.
So you could kill me with a swipe if I attack both of these. So that seems pretty bad. That's just made my life a whole lot easier.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Elements guide me.
Seems a pretty good turn. Go. Yeah, that was a ridiculous turn. It's like top of the deck, just going.
Well played.
Yeah, this is what you want this turn. There you go. Have a fire elemental. Like I said, this is my kind of deck, and if we go 3 and 3 at this point, I don't care because those are some pretty cool games. Waiting for my opponent. Come on.
Thrall versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
For Doomhammer.
Well, we're throwing this back. So we're coining out the Fairy Dragon. Obviously keeping the Swampoos. Seems like the Unbound Elemental seems fine as well. It's like, that Molten Giant! Leave me alone! At the start of the game, anyway. I mean, you're amazing at the end of the game, and... You know, but... Don't want to see you in my opening hand. I love the false starts they make when like the card sort of moves forwards and he's like, oh. Oh, nice.
It's time for a little blow.
If he's got an Argent Protector, he's got an Argent Protector. I feel like for me to win these games, I have to like get the damage in. And I think he's played that because he wants it to die. Therefore, you know, he would have played something else if he did have a protector, I think.
You love my new recipe. Who you want me killed?
So, I normally say, you know, kill every minion a paladin makes. But I don't think my deck's good enough to warrant that. And if he puts a Blessing of Kings on something, I can copy it, you know. But this is true Silver Champion turn anyway, so he's gonna make that on the Unbound Elemental and beat this up, right? Yeah, okay.
Who you want me killed?
Should have put the croc on the other side, because as you're making totems on the right hand side, they're going to get the buff. So still a little bit rusty, and so having not played for such a while. You can tell I've not played for a while because my goals almost not changed at all, really. I wonder which one he's going to attack here. Interesting choice. So this is pretty cool because we don't get crushed by Consecration so much. This Molten Giant though, you know. But yeah, you just see like how good Paladin is, you know, just loads of powerful cards.
Let me think.
I really need my Fire Elementals and Doomhammer to get back into this game. Even though, you know, I've got a nice board position, I still feel like he's sort of on top here. And we don't really have a play now because of the Faceless Manipulator. Yeah, this sucks. That was pretty good, in fact. Do we really want to lightning bolt that? I'm gonna save the lightning bolt for something better. Again, like if he puts a Blessing of Kings on it, I'm just gonna copy it. But yeah, the fact that I have no play, I'm definitely copying that. Oops. Here comes the Consecrate! Time to wreck me, baby. Consecrate and Argent Protector on your Ogre, and that's game. Oh, no, that combo. I'm so skillful!
Reporting for duty.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
Well, we're going to try and build up a few guys and try and hit him with a bloodlust. I think that's...
I dream and the world trembles.
And that might just be game. Well, maybe I can build up enough guys here, you know.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
You know, I've got the tiniest of tiny chances if he doesn't have the 5 damage to all minions. But he might just, you know, knock this out the way and put a Blessing of Kings and hammer and go, yup, that's 10.
Let me think.
Well, I guess we just sit here while we decide whether he's going to kill me or not. That's nice, that helps me out a lot. Please don't make the one that gives taunt to 2 minions. Please don't make that.
I must move quickly for the king.
Yay! Oh, he is gonna make it. There you go. Nice.
Well played. Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
Woo! Yeah, baby. Epics over legendaries. Get back in your hole, Ysera. 4 wins. Cooking with gas. Only 8 more to go. That's not happening. This is not a 12-win deck. You could see already, you know, I'm getting to like 3-4 wins and struggling. Struggling. Oh, this might be one I struggle against as well.
You asked for it.
It's Molten Giant! Why? Why? At least I know. I mean, it could go straight back to the top of my deck. But at least I know I'm not going to have it in my opening game. I'm going to draw it now. Molten Giant. You ready for it? Oh. Tell you what, I might have just rage quit. If that Molten Giant had just plopped itself. I'm just going to sit right here on the top of your deck. Every card now I can see you're all going, please be that Molten Giant. Come on. No. That would be cruel and unfair. But the mage will do me some damage, so there's a good chance this Molten Giant's gonna get played.
Wanna blow something up?
No. No. Whew. Feel a lot better now. Amazing, like, I've had 2 bombers against me, and they've all hit my side of the board. Like, all 6 shots, and peppered me. And, the one bomber I played didn't do that. So this wastes 2 of his mana having to ping my 2-1 here. Like, he has to ping the 2-1. I mean, you could Cone of Cold, but that seems really bad just for 1. what is like one minion.
I wonder.
He wants to play a 4-drop, but he knows he has to ping my 2-1. He knows he has to ping my 2-1. He has to use his hero ability on my 2-1. He can't make a 4-drop. And he really wants to make that 4-drop. He wants to make like it so bad.
He runs out on me. What to do?
Oh, okay, he's going for a 3-drop. Well, our Argent Commander's not the greatest we've ever seen. I was considering copying the Flesh Eating then, but that doesn't feel great either. And playing the Flame Taunt Tones doesn't seem great either because he gets to take it out with that. But, you know, given the options, maybe just copying the Ghoul is the only thing we can do here, really.
What to do?
We could make a totem. If it's a healing totem, that's good for us. If it's a taunt totem, that's also good. If it's the 1-1 totem, that kind of sucks. Well, we can take out the Ghoul next turn with the Ardent Commander anyway, so maybe we just go ahead and take a risk, because it's the only chance we've got to sort of... Yeah, of course it's the 1-1 totem, of course. Of course it's the 1-1 totem. You should have guessed that one a mile away, right? Yeah, he thinks he's riding that all the way, and he's not. You're not riding your Ghoul home.
To Northrend! Victory!
And he's playing Ice Lance, which is just a terrible, terrible card in Arena.
I've got a heat!
Yeah, I can also make that play. Well, my guy's bigger. How lucky! Fire Elemental off the top of the deck. Nice.
Pay attention, class.
I smell blood.
You know, take candle.
Sure wish I had spells in my deck. That would be awesome.
Bingo!
Do we just, like, work on the assumption that that's a Flame Strike? Yeah, because I could have played the Flame Tongue Tone, but let's play the Tongue next turn, so I don't sort of overcommit. Yeah, obviously you're attacking. What are you waiting for? There you go. Nice. Look at this. Look at these terrible cards. I'm just going to play it as a 3/3. There's no point in holding on to it. Just play the damn card as a 3/3. Get it on the board. You know, 'cause it's still going to be a 5-3 with the Flametongue Totem, and the Bloodlust is going to do a lot of damage as well. Yay! We got to do some damage. I'm not going to hex the Yeti because I can deal with it with my minion, so I might as well save the hex for something absolutely brutal.
The light protects me.
I'm not sure playing the 1-1 seems correct, given I can enrage this guy now.
Who you want me killed?
Oh, okay, he unenrages. Yes! Healing Totem. Ah, but I bet he probably didn't think of that either.
Are you ready for this?
I think I found my hex target. Healing Totem, please.
Elements guide me.
But he has run out of gas. So he needs a bomb to get back into this game.
Elements guide me.
I really want to... I don't, you know? I don't. I just don't want to put myself in Pyroblast range. You know, he's going to, oh, 10, kill you. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
What you looking at?
I can hit him for 16.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
He needs a Flame Strike. Is it a Flame Strike? Wow, that is a good card to draw right there. That is an impressive card to draw right there.
Elements guide me.
Could have hit it with this. Well, I'm such a bad player. That might have cost me the game. Well, it would have been 7, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I would have put it in my 18. Okay, it would have been a point short. So, Taunt Totem. Nice.
Elements guide me.
Yeah, I really wasn't thinking with that one, was I? Completely forgot the Worgen. Enrages and gets another attack. Flame Strike.
For Najata.
Yay! We win! Well, no we don't. We're still a point short here. No, sucks. What am I doing? Terrible at this game. He's got lethal on the board next turn.
Elements guide me.
I thought we won, but it turns out we don't. Taunt Totem or lose. Yes! I have a chance! Am I missing something here? Ah. We can't take this out. We just can't. It's our only way to beat them up here.
Elements guide.
Awkward. Any removal spell kills me. Wow, this was very close. I feel I've made some mistakes, but like these two taunt totems have given me a chance here.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, I made some mistakes this game, that's for sure. Okay. I could do the BM and like attack one of these minions and then go oops and then go, oh, I had the axe anyway, let the axe kill you. Wow, that was a lot closer than it should have been. Yeah, so that not running the Worgen in to get the one power taunt out of the way and then having it enrage. So that missed out a couple of points of damage, which meant if I hadn't have made the taunt totem 2 turns in a row, he would have killed me. Oh, I'm terrible at this game. You can see I'm a little bit rusty.
You asked for it.
Of course, it's always the worst thing, isn't it, when you you think of this stuff the instant, like you make a play and then you're like, ah, should have done that. And everyone watching is always, oh, I never would have made that mistake. I play it perfectly all the time. Well, he's kept 1, so maybe doesn't have a great early game. Which means if he's kept something like a Frostbolt, that's why I'm going to coin out the 3-2. Because he might be like, well, I've got a Frostbolt, so I'll just bolt the first thing he plays. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, go on, hit me as well. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's right. This is just appalling. Just having the worst luck today. Everything's just coming at me there. It's like the taunt totem has been my only saving grace in this entire day. Oh, that seems like a mistake from him there. I feel I have to hope for a healing totem, right? Can I go with the healing totem and Swampoos play? No, I just have to hex it, right? I mean, what else can I do other than hex it? I could hit it with this, hit him with that, and then play Doomhammer next turn. Hex seems nice, but it's 'tis a waste of a mana.
Little time.
You know, I'm gonna try this. It's interesting.
Your turn to bleed.
You know, putting it to 2 toughness, so I've got Doomhammer and other things to deal with it next turn. And if he makes another big fatty, I can hex.
I wonder.
But I do feel I have to be somewhat aggressive in these games.
I wonder.
I mean, that is just why Yeti's so good, like a 4/5 for 4 mana. You know, going first, which is what he's doing, he's just so big and imposing.
Time runs out on me.
So it seems to me he's got a lot of 4 mana guys he wants to play, but he also wants to ping something this turn, right? Doomhammer, take 8, hit you for 3.
Pay attention, class.
So if he's got stuff like Argent Commander, I'm thinking, well, that's only 4 damage. Yeah, that's a hexing.
I'm ready to learn.
I'm making a totem here because I want to get the healing totem. I need that totem online. And we are into and again, you know, with the flame strike as well. I'm thinking.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Nice. Nice. Very nice. We put that in the middle there. Maybe put down the Cult Master as well. Doesn't really help us. 3, 6. Or the Doom Hammer.
Elements guide me.
Kinda has to be this way, doesn't it?
Instruction begins.
Elements guide me. Job's done.
And the healing totem protects us from a couple of pings. If we get really lucky, we get to draw a card of this healing totem as well. Awkward. So we deal it 3. We hit it with the hammer, freezes us unfortunately, and finish it off with the totem. Or we play the Cult Master, run it in, draw a card. Not a whole lot of great plays here.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me. Is love.
I think that was the best of a bad bunch.
Truth is my shield.
It's quite nice. Quite nice.
Or both.
It'd be funny if he makes like Antonidas here, and then I go copy it, lightning bolts, draw a fireball. Pretty sick. No, my dilemma.
Pain, speak to me.
How lucky. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a huge questing adventure. And hope that you can't silence it or polymorph it. Ping your own guy, draw a card.
It's time for a little blood. Tazdingo! Yes!
Yeah, he should ping his own guy first, right? He should do that at the start of the turn. He might draw a polymorph now and be like, damn it. Oh, I don't want to give him a Manatee totem, so...
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Quest accepted.
Okay, it's due. Right, okay. I'm pretty certain he's pinging his own guy and taking out my Manatee totem here and making 2 3/5s.
What to do? What to do?
Oh, well, he's got the flame strike, so yep, that's game. We ain't coming back from that one. 5 cards, play 0. We'll give him that one. Yeah, that game went on way too long there, and it's pretty obvious what's going to happen at that point. Flame Strike's just that good. But yeah, there was never really any part of that game I felt
You
comfortable.
asked for it.
For Doomhammer!
need a 2-drop. Not a 2-drop! I'm about to get beaten up. Yay, it's a 2-drop, but it's a Mad Bomber.
Hello.
Wanna blow something up?
Yeah. First time it's hit the other side of the board more than me. I just have to hex it. I mean, it's going to be such an awkward card for me to deal with. Like, I can't play the Raging Worgen. There's pretty much nothing I can do here. I just have to hex it. It's just a really nasty card for me to have to deal with. And it's not so bad, like, you go, oh, you might make a Yeti next turn. I can make my own Yeti the turn after. But this is just such a terrible hand with 3 completely unplayable cards. I just kind of have to stall as much as possible, right?
Ready to ride. Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I need attention, says the Silverhand Knight. And the Squires, I will lick your boots. Yawn. Hate that guy. Yeah, it's not so bad for me.
To battle.
If you insist.
Actually kind of, you know, backfired a little bit for him there. Making the unstable ghoul. Seems fine. Oh, yes! Mad Bombers! I love you! Was there ever any doubt? Mad Bomber doing God's work.
To Northrend. Victory.
Oh yeah. But he's got a very cheapy deck. I think we have to see whether we make the healing tome, right?
Tadingo. Yes.
No, I'm not going to attack into a 3-5 with my 4-2. Yeah, I can't really do anything if he's got a flame strike here. You know, it's just brutal. So.
I wonder.
He should ping his own guy, right? I mean, he can also do that. Oh, nice. 2 spells? Yeah, seems really bad. Well, I mean, you know, we've got him by the short and curlies here.
time for a little blood.
And we know he hasn't got a flame strike. I mean, he can draw a flame strike, but I think making 2 minions is fine. That's all I've made. It looks like I've done tons there, but I've actually just made 2 minions, so... Oozes attack! It's very Naxxramas, isn't it, making oozes. Come on, healing totem. Oh, nice. Forget the healing totem. But yeah, I'm holding on to the Faceless Manipulator in case he makes a massive guy, because I just can't deal with a massive guy. Kind of like that, really. Go. Oh, Manatide Totem, I love you. Ooh, ho, ho. We like some of that. We do indeed like some of that.
Elements guide me.
And I do a card and all my guys heal up. Where's my Light Warden? She'd have been like the biggest thing ever. Yeah, he must have more flame strikes, which is why like he's not conceded really. There is one. Oh, and now I draw the Light Warden. Unless I...
The light's name. Pay attention, class.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
Buff that Light Warden. Oh yeah. Light Warden getting in. No third flame strike? Or third flame strike? Okay, you had a can, but yeah, it's not helping you, is it? Yay! Almost there. Almost made it to 7 wins. I was actually planning on doing something in 17 minutes time. I set an alarm on my tablet. So that's going to go off in 17 minutes. I figured there's no way I'll still be playing after an hour 40 minutes. Yep. They need to update this music at some point. I'm happy with 6 wins if you know, we've come up against a few legendaries, beaten them all. Oh, Molten Giant! I thought I'd seen the last of yous! You dirty rats! Going second against the Hunter might be painful. I actually wouldn't mind drawing that Molten Giant again. Wouldn't bother me so much. because it feels like he's going to be going pa-choo, pa-choo, pa-choo fairly quickly. Generally, like, I've seen people like coin out turn 1, something like the Crocodile, and then not have a play on the next turn. I'm gonna coin this out now. I normally would play minions and be aggressive, but I just need like better stuff. Wolf Rider, 4-2. Yeah, of course the 4-2. Of course the 4-2. He's like, what can you do? What can you do? Of course the 4-2. Either of the others would have been fine. It would have drawn me another card, and I played the taunt to possibly stall and get another turn. Of course it's the 4-2.
I am not a morning person.
It's got to be a multi-shot here, right? I mean, that's what he was playing such a crap minion for. He's got a multi-shot, and he's like, yeah, I want my opponent to make another minion here.
To my side.
So we could draw 2 cards here. I mean, we don't really have a way to get this guy off the board, so let's just make, like, the crap play.
Or die! Or both.
Trying to think what's in my deck that costs 1 mana. And there's nothing that can save me here.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh, I'd have loved a lightning storm. Oh man, if I'd managed to pick up a couple of those. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? I mean, we're not really doing anything here, right? Other than making a couple of generic guys. Yeah, it's not been great draws at all. He should just be beating me up here. Well, I mean, if he knew I didn't have a lightning storm, he has to take my guys out because the lightning storm is just devastating. But like going second, there's just nothing I can do. You know, he's just gonna beat me. Oh. Glad he did that, because now I can make my own, right?
Get in there, fight, maggot.
In the light's name.
I'm sure they'll just go, oh, I've got an Unleash Your Hounds anyway, on top of everything else that's ridiculous. Like, my only hope is that on his turn he makes 1 big guy. No, yeah. Of course. Yeah, of course he's got an Unleashed Hounds. Like, when you come up against a hunter who's got a few wins because they just have the most ridiculous deck.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
So, like, as soon as you get the board control, there's no way back into the game unless you've got stuff like lightning storms, and I just don't. And the one time I would have liked the Molten Giant, he's somewhere at the bottom of the deck.
I hope you like my invention.
Yeah, there's no way you can win when you're against good players going second. Am I actually going to have to hex, like...
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Hex like a 2-1. I'm so dead, it's not even funny. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to concede this one. I'm at 8 life, there's no way I can gain any life, and he's still at 30 probably with an explosive trap. Let's speed this video up anyway. So we need this one. Need this one to get to 7 wins. Happy enough with 6 wins, to be honest, because my deck's pretty bad. And I've won like a couple of really lucky games that were close. But, you know, I mean, that's pretty much all of what Arena's about, is about sort of making the most of what you've got, even if it's not that great.
Throw versus Jaina.
And we got to beat a mage to get there.
For Doomhammer.
Urgh. Urgh. Yeah, the Light Warden. Not a fan. The Fort Lightning. Oh, he binned all of his, so maybe he's got a slow start as well.
Hello.
Where were you last game, Molten Giant? Hey guys, heard you were looking for me. Yeah, I'm not looking for you now, sorry. Do not want you at this point.
It's time
We
for
coin Fort Lightning, overload 1/2 mana next turn, nothing I can do, so I just have to make this knowing that he's gonna run his guys in. If I'm really lucky, he makes a 3-2. Oh, okay. Manatee Totem, try and draw me to the good stuff. Nice! That is what we wanted to see. Dark Iron Dwarf, kill my guy. Shattersung Cleric. No. Still survives a return with that. You get to ping to finish him off. What you doing?
I wonder.
Oh, he's not happy. I think I've got another card out of this. Yeah, another card for me. Another card for me. Oh. Oh. Hex off the top of the deck. Not a hex. Can still do this with the spell power. If I make the spell power, that'd be quite nice. But he can't kill a guy, so surely we just... Overload 2's pretty bad next turn for me, right? 3 mana. There's no better time. I mean, because he didn't have a removal spell last turn, because he surely would have used it on the Mana Tide Totem, so... He doesn't have one this turn either. No, he does more than likely have some big guys.
Someone called the doctor.
Such as that. So next turn I'm going to have to coin to get the Fire Elemental into play here. Yeti should attack my 2-3 and he should have used a 2-1 on the Mana Tide Totem. Which allows me to Fire Elemental his Yeti. The question is, will he play correctly? Like, I've got a bunch of cards, but, you know, he's got the board position, so...
What to do?
I've just got to play super defensive. The thing is, I've got the Molten Giant, so at the point he starts beating me up, I can just lob that big guy down and hope he doesn't get polymorphed.
True North Red.
Ow, that is brutal. That might just be game.
Runs out on me.
Like, I'm honestly not sure I can come back from this, but... Well, you gotta try, haven't you? You gotta try. I mean, I can axe to take out the 4-2 once the bubble's been cracked. But yeah, he's just making guys faster than I can deal with them. So I just got, it's funny, I just gotta hope he's got a hand of flame strike so he can't actually play. If he puts anything down with taunt,
Speak to me.
might be too much. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Of course a bloodlust. Why would we hope for anything useful?
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Guide.
Now I could have gone with the Raging Worgen, but like this is just more of a presence, even though he can run his 1-3 into my 2-2.
I wonder.
You know, I could have made the Raging Worgen and a random totem, but... I'm very happy with him spending 2 mana doing that. Because I need to get stuff on the board. And I still have to trade off, like, all the time, because one flame strike will just devastate me.
My eyes are open.
Nice draw. It's almost tempting to take that out because it's, you know, more of a threat here. Right, potentially with a couple of spells next turn, it's going to be brutal.
What to do?
There's my alarm going off. Ah. Speed up the 1-3? Yeah, I think we do that next turn. So if he's got a flame strike, he definitely uses it here. This is like such a good place to flame strike. Okay. Goes to go with the blizzard. Nice.
To Northrend! Victory!
So, now is definitely the flame strike. Probably a second one, given he's halfway through his deck. You know, mages at this point generally have 3 flame strikes to get to like 6-7 wins. But there's no reason he'd be waiting this long if he did have a flame strike, because it'd just be bam, yes, obviously I'm going to kill your guys. Like, it'd be just super quick, smash. If he just makes guys, I'll be extremely happy. This works fantastically for me. I can hit him for 26. Like out of nowhere, bam, 26. If I draw the copy card, he's dead. How sick would that be? Oh, okay. Oh, would have hit it. Yeah, I would have hit him for 30. Oh, that would have been so sick. Amazing.
Join or die, or both.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Well played.
I guess we trade them both off, right?
Victory or death! To battle!
Yeah, so last turn I would have bloodlusted. I had 26 power on the board, made the 2-1, made it 28 and hit my weapon for the 30. He would have been like, okay, did not expect that one. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Pay attention, class.
Make another guy. I mean, you gotta think there's a second flame strike in there.
May my ancestors watch over me.
I'm ready to learn.
Elements guide me. Well played.
Yay! 7 wins. Happy days. Don't unlock anything to get to level 39. I don't care now at this point. Made my 7 wins. Job's a good un. Just gotta send somebody a quick shifty message here on the old tablet. Doo-doo-doo. It was meant to be doing stuff 5 minutes ago.
Thrall versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Oh. Shocker. Nightmare. Molten Giants again. Lots of mages around when you get up into the wind, to the high winds, isn't there? Strange that. It's almost like it's an easy class when you get flame strikes. What are you doing with your 1 mana? Come on. What you doing? There's the Doomhammer. I'm doing nothing. I am doing nothing at all. You gotta have a play for 2 mana. You've gotta have a play. You're not just gonna ping me for 1, right? Meh. Go on, beat me up. Yeah. Yeah. It's so sick, isn't it? Oh, it's so sick. He has 2 targets to my 1 and is just beats me up. Oh, just brutal stuff. Absolutely brutal. So yeah, I think I'm coining out this Doomhammer. Pretty sharpish, yeah. Okay, I'm fairly certain I'm coining out this Doomhammer.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
Come on, Molten Giant. Come on, Molten Giant. We need you. We need you like yesterday. Yeah, I'm just getting beaten up here. Help. Like, the zoo version that you can draft with Mage is just crazy good. Much better than sort of the slow, dirtly decks that a lot of people like to do. Like, just being really aggressive, because when you get to 7 mana and you've just got like 4 guys out, your opponent has to make 4 guys, and then you get to Flame Strikers win. Whereas a lot of people just have nothing in play, and opponents go, well, I'll make 2 guys for your Flame Strike. So it's not as devastating. Pretty sure he just pings his own guy here. Like, there's no way I can win from here if he's in the slightest bit reasonable.
One shot, one kill.
My shield for Argus.
I'm not really sure I agree with what he just did there, but
Elements guide me.
Get in there, fight, maggot.
I'm sure he's got a polymorph or a silence or a fireball or one of many, many, many ways, or a Darkhind dwarf on his Defender Vargas. Just like millions of ways to deal with my 6/5.
What to do? What to do?
I mean, if he... I was about to say, if he spent 2 hours with a fireball in his hand, not fireballing my 6/5s. That was cool. Pretty happy with that, all things considered. Yay! Remember not to play it first. In case it's mirror entity.
Tadingo! Yes! Sever my wrath!
Elements guide me.
I had to go down to 8 there, you know. I mean, like, a fireball kills me irrespective of whether I'm on 10 or 8. Because he's, you know, he's like, okay, I'll just ping you for a couple of turns instead of 1. But if he's got a flame strike, I'm taking that 2 damage anyway, because he just gets to, you know, take my guy out.
Elements guide me.
I'm just gonna go, you know what? If you've got a flame strike, you win. But this is my only chance of winning, is with the Bloodlust, so I'm just gonna dump everything on the board and go, if you got a flame strike, well played. And I will snap concede if you play a flame strike. Yeah, just as good. I mean, yeah, he puts me to 1 with the...
Well played.
So, multiple blizzards and frost novas. Like, yeah. Oh, I'm fine. 7 wins with this terrible deck. That's about all you get for 7 wins these days. You make your gold back, and you get like 30 dust from the pack, right? Oh, there's a rare, and that's your lot. Yeah, you get 30 dust. Demolisher, yes. Yep, that's why I hate this game. Anyway, guys, you know, thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing a few more of these. Now we got all the knack stuff out there. It was interesting seeing the spiders and whatnot interact with everything else. As always, we do have a Facebook channel that's really quite active and it's worth checking out. And we have been streaming a fair bit on Twitch as well, so don't forget to subscribe there. And, well, till next time, ta-da!